What is this? This is bourbon or whiskey? Whiskey. Jesus Christ. Well, on a Sunday afternoon.
That's the best time. Today we're gonna make
Cranberry old fashioned.
Cranberry old fashioned, and it said it needed bourbon, but we have a whiskey, and I think that's close enough.
Yeah.
They needed cranberry syrup, couldn't find cranberry syrup, so juice. And what else?
Okay, we have bourbon, cranberry syrup, bitters.
We don't have bitters.
Orange peel, we do have. And cranberries. Oh, I thought I saw an orange in it.
I have a lemon.
Well,
isn't this the true spirit of potato?
what do you mix in an old fashioned?
I think it's just this and the cranberry. And then, okay, actually,
It sounds like a cranberry whiskey.
Oh.
Bourbon is the main ingredient.
Alright.
Bitters, orange peel.
Damn it, it's the bitters and the orange peel that really make
It's literally just simple syrup, whiskey, and bitters.
I have a vanilla syrup, I think. And then I have
Like a
brown
coffee
sugar.
vanilla syrup?
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, why don't we just do maple syrup? Just
Okay.
Like a tiny bit of maple syrup.
Okay, I'll get the maple. Well, we don't have any bitters or orange stuff, so log cabin it is. Let's just mix, like maybe a couple shots of this.
Do you want the maple syrup in here or in the cups?
Maybe in the cups, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, and then how much of this should we? Should I just pour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That should be cute. Also, look at our setup. E did this, and this looks so good. It's so fancy. And I did this.
I need to show them the inspiration.
It's all Pinterest. You know Pinterest is the source of all great ideas. Okay, you're good. Ooh. Is it a steady? Ooh. Oh, that's such a beautiful color.
How many shots did you put in it?
Only 2.
That's so nice.
If it was a martini glass, which I don't have, that would be fine. It would be the perfect amount. Okay, should we throw some of the cherries in there?
It's cranberry.
We can, yeah, I mean the cranberries.
I'm
You can't even see it.
I'm gonna put 2 in.
They look kind of sad. It's just for the vibes.
It smells like rum, you know?
It does smell like rum. I think that's really the...
Like a pina colada.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Oh. That's fine. I don't really taste much. I only taste the cranberry. It's so strong. And the maple at the bottom.
Really try mine.
Really? I have most of it?
Because I have all the liquor. I feel like I can taste it in mine, not in yours.
That's crazy. I feel like I can barely taste it. I don't really taste it in yours either. Do you want to switch glasses then?
Yeah. Wait, I feel like that went straight to my head. I love it.
Oh, by the way, we did cranberry drinks today because it's like a common fruit used in Thanksgiving from the Native Americans. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you see?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay, so
I was like, are you sure about that? When you said it, I was like, okay.
it dates back all the way to the 1600s when the Native Americans introduced them to the early settlers.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
A good little piece of information.
But you're gonna learn at least one thing from me. One. And now
We're gonna go through Reddit posts and give our thoughts.
it could just be like rapid fire.
Okay.
That would be so funny.
I love Am I the Asshole? So we're gonna start with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for refusing to set up my friend, 23 male, with anyone, after he stood up my best friend, 24 female? Liam is my husband's best friend and is someone I consider a friend. Recently, though, Liam and I had a huge falling out, and I'm starting to question if I was too harsh. He had a massive crush on my best friend, Olivia, for over a year. She recently went through a bad breakup with her long-term boyfriend, and he dumped her via text pretty bad. So she was determined to move on fast. Liam basically begged me to set him up with her, saying he'd give anything to go on a date with her. So I talked to Olivia about opening herself up to dating again, and she was open to the idea. I suggested Liam start small, maybe hanging out as friends first and see where he goes. He agreed and asked her out, and they made plans to meet for a movie on Sunday. Everything's Saturday. Everything seemed great until Saturday. Oh my god, this is so long.
Did he ditch her?
Yes. The day of the date, Liam went to the sports game in the morning, got so drunk celebrating that he decided to take a nap at home before the date. Well, that nap turned into him completely sleeping through their plans. Wait, can I say that this actually happened to me once?
Really?
Yeah, it was also someone who was like dying to fix or like dying for a chance, and he got too drunk in the day and slept through our date.
Why did that's self-sabotaging? That is 100% self-sabotage.
It's also very easy to not do that. So,
Right.
My husband and I ended up rushing to the theater with some other friends, and we all watched the movie together so she wouldn't feel stood up.
Oh, that's sweet.
He never showed up. That's so
He still never came.
sweet. Yeah. Afterward, I called him, and all he could say was I was tired. He didn't seem to grasp how upset she was or how rude his actions were. He sent a lazy apology to the group chat. Damn, I took a nap. I'm sorry. Can we reschedule for tomorrow?
That's crazy. No.
Liam, on the other hand, has been acting like he's the victim here. He keeps telling me that it's not fair.
Liam is
the guy who
the guy's best friend, right?
Yeah, the one who stood up, the girl. He keeps telling me that it's not fair for Olivia to hold a grudge over one mistake, and that it's ridiculous for their year-long connection to be ruined because he just took a nap.
Why
Oh my
would
God.
you ruin it over? Why would you even risk ruining it over a nap? Like, let's be so for real.
But it's such a guy thing to take things and like to completely like shrink them down to the simplest terms over a nap.
Right.
Not
Over a
over
nap.
me leaving you and not showing up. My husband is stuck in the middle. Okay. He agrees that Liam was in the wrong, but he's also trying to smooth things over with Liam since they're best friends.
Yeah, that's.
Am I the asshole for refusing to help Liam? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you're a queen.
Like, he knew he wanted this girl, right? He wanted to go out with her, and then he let a nap get in the way of your first meeting. Shitty.
I feel like we should make the martinis next.
Okay, lychee.
Yeah. Lychee martinis are our favorite cocktails.
Yes.
And we will be doing a series on TikTok where we go to every single bar in New York that has lychee martinis.
Yes.
I'm writing them. Have you tried like a pure just lychee? They have the texture of testicles for you.
Kids, they say the darndest things.
This is so good. I love them. This is just pure
Mhm.
lychee syrup.
That's so good.
So I buy these cans off of Amazon. They're
Mm.
lychees in heavy syrup, so you don't need to make syrup separately. This drink is gonna be so good. I'm gonna make them a little bit strong.
I'm totally fine.
1 shot, 2 shot,
3 shot, 4.
then that was vodka, but you can make it with gin. We do the dry vermouth, and it should be like a third, so like a little bit less than a shot. So about a third of whatever amount of alcohol you put in. You can put in lychee juice, or I'll just be putting in the simple syrup. You can buy juice at the store or pear juice where it's great too, if you can't find lychee juice.
Oh,
I did make it with pear juice when I made it.
it's very close to pear. You're so right.
Do you want to pick the next Am I the Asshole?
Would I be the asshole if I asked my friends why our family was not invited to their Thanksgiving after hosting them in our house a couple years ago? A couple of years in a row.
We'll need more context. Go on.
Okay, so we hosted Thanksgiving in our house a couple of years in a row and invited friends and family. The Smiths and their extended friends and family. So it's 10 people. Everyone contributed with food, but it's a lot of work to host so many. We have a big family too, and another family, the Joneses, was invited. We barely fit.
Pause.
What happened? Too long?
No, I just want a photo.
Oh.
Sorry. Like photo. Photo op.
Yeah. Go do a photo.
Like,
Should I like be aesthetic so you only catch part of me?
oh wait, that's actually really pretty. I got this random ass fucking candle.
Okay.
Sorry for the interruption. You should try this because I'm gonna drink it so fast.
Okay, go ahead, drink it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah,
So good.
that's sugar. That's so good. So good. Okay, so where we were last. Damn fly. Why is this?
It's from the oh, kill him.
Got
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Leave him there. Leave his dead body.
Tell your friends not to come. Anyway, where we were, The Smiths and the Jones, they come over. Very big family. Since this year, it was hard for us to make plans in advance. I was going on a trip and I wasn't sure about the dates, so they didn't think about Thanksgiving until the very last moment. Also, my husband's father is in the hospital, which complicates things. Anyway, it would have been hard for us to host this year. I thought we might skip and just have dinner with the kids. I didn't hear from the Smiths and really just didn't think about it. So a week ago, I found out from the Joneses that they are going to the Smiths for Thanksgiving. Oh no! Where are they coming? Are they just finding food and landing on it?
It's probably coming from this.
Oh no, please don't say that.
Back to business.
What happened?
Look how much sugar is in this.
So basically, long story short, let's just say family A typically hosts the Smiths and the Joneses. Family A is just like really busy, super, out of it this year. And then the Smiths decided to host Thanksgiving. They only invited the Joneses and not family A. Family A, which you have been rocking with for years.
I feel like there's something we don't know about family A. Because, hear me out.
What do you mean? Insane thought. What if family A had proposed like a threesome to the Smiths and that's why they didn't invite them for this year's? Like, it could be something freaky. As you said, we don't know. It could be a threesome.
They must have been acting some sort of way for family B to always
like
be
the Joneses?
Yes.
Family B, the Smiths, sorry. Smith is who hosted.
If family A is always hosting family B and then family B goes the next host and don't invite family A.
You think there's
even people who hate others feel obligation. The number one rule of humanity is we are so strongly tied to obligation. I read it in a book, so it has to be true. So you feel obligated, you will invite them. Unless something's going on. Like she said that her dad was in the hospital. What if she was, being a little weird? What if, I don't know where I was going with that.
I mean, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. But I think the Smiths were weird for not inviting family A.
You're right.
Which has hosted them for years.
No, they are being weird. I just wonder why.
Why? Like, we think there must be an ulterior motive. Because
I've had like 7 Michis.
She's just for punishing. She's like, they're so good though. Personally, I hope that family A shows up at the Smith's place, even though they weren't invited.
Yeah.
Like, make a scene. I don't know. Like, make a scene.
Embarrass them. Always.
Let it be a Thanksgiving dinner that no one forgets. Am I problematic? Can I be problematic? Yes, I am.
Let's see what some of the comments are saying. I wouldn't confront them, but I would say in passing. So what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Oh, before Thanksgiving, they'd confront them. Okay.
The original poster said, I'm definitely not going to ask about the Joneses. I think the Joneses already feel uncomfortable because they accidentally mentioned this to me.
Yeah. They're like third party.
Look at that. Look at that.
What?
I was so right. I just started reading it and I'm like, this is what I said, right? Social scientists who study this stuff say that there are unwritten rules about accepting invitations.
I'm screaming.
That are more or less place the people who accepted those invitations in a position of owing something back to the person who invited them. Though we like to pretend that there are no such rules, they seem to exist. Yeah. So I'd say you're not the asshole in regards to being upset or even hurt, but also I would say that since these rules are unspoken, you'd be making a huge mistake were you to confront them about their social faux pas. Don't let it go. I don't agree. I feel like I would confront them.
Okay, maybe I'd do it low key and be like, oh my gosh, like, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? I'm so sorry. Like, I know you usually come over. You gotta like low key.
Be a little passive aggressive.
Yeah, 100% be passive aggressive. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I know you usually come over for Thanksgiving, but this year was just a lot. What are you and the family doing? I was thinking of contacting the Joneses. And we can just do something a little small. How are they gonna get their way out of that?
Oof, this one's tea. Am I the asshole for revealing a family secret to my husband about his father? Okay. Okay. My husband's father died of a heart attack at age 42. So sad.
Damn.
On the plane. Oh my god, on the plane.
Oh, damn.
While flying to his home country to visit family. My husband, Joe, was 13 and his sister was 9. His mother had few skills and poor English. From that moment on, Joe worked to support his family after school and had grueling factory shifts after finishing high school. We love a hardworking man. He eventually pursued a trade and built a good life. We raised 2 children and are financially secure. Oops. In the 40 years I've known him, Joe, his sister, and their mother, who is now deceased, oh my god, that's so sad,
Damn.
idolized their father and spoke wistfully about how much better their lives would have been if he lived. This summer, his mother's cousin visited from the home country and was visibly surprised to see his parents' wedding portrait in a prominent place in their home. At the private lunch, she asked if they had forgiven their father. At my blank stare, she was incredulous that they didn't know. Her mother was their mother's older sister, so the aunt. So she's a cousin, I guess. She stayed for months to pick up the pieces after the tragedy. She arranged the funeral, dealt with the finances, and discovered that the father was flying to meet another woman who he had met in Canada to start a new life.
Men are trifling, see?
He had most of their savings on him in cash. He was apparently abandoning his family.
Oh,
It's not funny, not funny. Before I keep going, I was gonna say, if he cheated, if he was awful, I wouldn't want the children to know. I would tell them. But because he was planning on abandoning him, God intervened and said,
killed him.
absolutely not.
He literally killed him on the plane. On his way there.
That's crazy.
I love when karma's quick.
Karma really is quick because I bet his wife, the one who was getting cheated on, that was God being like, she is speaking the word. I bet she was a Capricorn because Capricorns are ruled by Saturn. And Saturn, people who are ruled by Saturn, karma is really quick to them and to people that fuck them over.
Oh.
So people who are ruled by Saturn have to be good people. You know, like some people are bad people, but good things happen to them?
Yeah, right.
I'm Capricorn. You have to be a good person. Anyway, we agreed that I should not tell my husband when he boasted about what a wonderful man his father was.
Ooh.
I bit my tongue. I finally caved when Joe recently was speculating on how rich he could have been owning property that his father would have eventually bought. I told him that what his cousin had said and how his father was perceived by the relatives who knew. You see, if everyone in the family knew? Maybe I would tell him, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty trifling, because then you would not want to be the one to find out last. I mean, technically you are, but, you know, might as well let it all out.
It says, Joe was calm and flatly denied everything. He admitted that he had met the other woman at his father's restaurant. The father introduced her as a friend. Whether or not it was an affair was none of his business, Joe maintains. I won't tell his sister, as she is emotionally fragile and still references losing her father at age 9 as an excuse for her life choices.
The kid is so young.
People just need to stop blaming their life on stuff, like tragedies, because what do her financial problems have to do with her dad dying at 9?
Right.
Am I being mean? I don't know.
It's okay, you can be mean. This is a safe space.
Okay, as it now stands, Joe and I have to disagree. Cheating irks me, but family abandonment is unforgivable.
That's pretty bad.
I agree. My mother-in-law was a kind, loving person. I no longer want the fairy tale wedding portrait dominating our home. It was built on lies. Am I the asshole?
No, because why are you going to keep up that facade? Who is it really benefiting? Only him. He's dead. Fuck him. Why do people always want to paint the dead in a good light? If you were a horrible person when you were alive, you're a horrible person when you die. I don't care. One
of the comments was like, what was going through your head when you told him? And it feels like you were in a no-win situation as soon as you were told, because you're stuck between concealing from him and disappointing him. But what was the motivation in the heat of the moment? And OP says, all of those reasons, and a lack of self-control. I'm feeling regret now.
I think that's a really shitty situation.
What would you do?
Maybe for the kid that's like 9, I probably won't give him too much details, but...
Well, she was 9 when it happened. She wasn't 9 at the time. So, she's a grown adult.
Oh. Tell her everything. The fuck? Like, why are we... This is always what happens in dramas and TV shows. There's always some type of miscommunication, and it could have been avoided if you just told the truth early on, as soon as you found out.
You know what's crazy is I actually know something like this happened to someone else that I know. Actually.
Damn!
I don't want to get too into detail because it's a close person, but the dad died, and then they found out, like, it wasn't cheating, but it was a lot of, like, hidden debt and stuff. It was pretty bad. It was really sad.
Like spending $5,000 on an OnlyFans.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. I just thought.
You made that up?
I just thought like secret debt.
It wasn't woman.
Okay.
Thank God.
It could have been a man. Why?
I'm so sorry. You're so right.
She's like, I don't mean to assume.
I'm not gonna lie. This is too sweet.
Is this sweet? I have another shot of vodka. I have a shot of vodka.
Now we're panning to the camera.
No. Water?
No, LaCroix or something.
Mm.
And then maybe we put LaCroix and more vodka in.
Mhm. I got it, but it's lemon. That's the only one I have. Is that okay?
Yeah. Ooh, that was a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Girl. She was trying to get me drunk, you guys. Did you see? She's trying to take her own self out.
I feel like I have a story for everything. One of my best friends, his...
Did you just add vodka to
Yeah,
that?
of course. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was gonna put this in there. It was just straight vodka.
These gays, they're trying to kill me.
I'm not gay.
I thought you added it to the mixer.
No, because we can't put this in there. Remember when we did that last time?
Yeah.
It's delicious. Yeah, that's really good.
I think we just needed cuter glasses, honestly. I just have very basic glasses.
I have a lot of different cocktail glasses because my dad's an enabler.
Ooh.
That's the first thing he bought me when I got my apartment. Was
Oh,
wine
that's so sweet.
It was
That's
just-
actually so sweet.
glasses. Ooh, this one's already good.
Oh.
Am I the asshole for not being happy that my best friend got engaged?
Oh. Drama.
I, 28 female, and my best friend, 30 female, have been best friends for a couple of years.
Okay.
In the time that she's been with her current boyfriend, now fiance, 6 months into their relationship, he started drinking heavily and becoming emotionally, physically, and mentally abusive towards her. Extremely
Damn.
vocal.
3 for 3? Wait, he said physical, vocal.
Emotional.
Damn.
And mentally, yeah.
Damn.
He
He said,
triple threat.
I will give you trauma, babes.
I had been extremely vocal about my concerns, and she made a plan to leave him several times. It never happened. They have now been together for 3 years, and nothing's changed besides the fact that she stopped talking to me about him at all.
So now that's when you know it's bad.
Goes out of her way not to bring him up in any conversation, but still hints to me here and there about crappy things he says to her and how he makes her feel. This past weekend, he and her have been texting as normal, and when I got from another text that says, have you seen her Instagram posts? And I had no idea what she was talking about because I deactivated social media accounts. My friend sends me a screenshot of her post, and it was an engagement post. She didn't even tell her. Whew, that's bad.
That's how you know it's bad. If you're hiding your engagement from your friends, that's bad.
The internet knows before you do. That's bad. She posted pictures of them in the ring and never texted or called me about it.
And they're supposed to be best friends. Imagine if your best friend got married, engaged, and didn't tell you shit.
She's choosing her man over her best friend, clearly.
And you see, a male-centered woman, they also need to go in jail and work their way out. Because
I agree, actually. I really do agree.
women-centered men are scary.
They're the worst kind of friends to have.
Worse. I feel like the best friend, I feel like they could be withholding this, or they didn't mention it, but the other friend probably came to them so much with the problems about the boyfriend, now fiance, and the current friend was probably just like, you should not be with them, break up with them.
Okay, it's different if he's like physically hitting her, which it sounds like he is.
He is. It seems like it. That's just an insane situation to even witness on the side.
There's this podcast that it has stuff like this. It's not like Am I the Asshole, but it's called Normal Gossip, and they go through, they send in their like very long-winded stories about like friend drama and like sometimes like community drama. It's always the most random stuff, and it's so funny. Like, it's just so good to listen to.
Y'all could send in your own stories. Make sure they're juicy. Make sure they're messy, okay? I need to clutch my pearls when I'm reading. Okay.
I feel like I was clutching my pearls about.
No, this one was pretty crazy.
No, the one with the dad was crazy. Should we do the advice ones instead of Am I the Asshole?
There's one advice one that I sent you, I think.
Yes.
Click that one.
Everyone judges me for not being engaged. My boyfriend and I have been together for 6 years, and we aren't engaged. We decided we wanted a house instead of a ring a year ago, but now everyone is saying he has commitment issues and that it's my fault, because who in their right mind would not propose to someone after dating for so long? I feel like it's important to know their age, to be honest, but I have no doubts about our relationship. Yes, because if they started dating really young, 6 years, like they're still in their mid-20s, kind of.
Oh, okay. So like prefrontal cortex not developed. Okay.
I have no doubts about our relationship. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
but now I don't know how to process everyone judging me. I was the one who said I'd rather a house than a ring. But now I feel like I'm making an excuse for not having a ring. So I have a story for all of these. I've been holding back a little bit
Okay.
because I don't want to air out my people's dirty laundry.
Listen, give them aliases and fucking.
I know someone. It's gonna get more cliche.
What?
Who's that?
Who is ringing my doorbell? I don't know that man. Or is that a woman? I'm not answering that. Let them ring another doorbell. I'm not letting you in. Also, I have a package downstairs.
They're in.
They're in. I was like, who the heck is ringing down the doorbell? You would not believe what actually happened.
She's knocking hard.
What was that? Someone's doing something else. Is she? You think it's her? Should we go?
She got in.
She's in.
She's knocking on someone's door heavy. She finished. She got in. If she knocks here, we're not opening.
When he was leaving, we were walking down the hall and we were like, why does it smell so bad? As we're going down the stairs, we noticed like there's something spilled on the steps. It was throw up. So the person who was ringing and knocking on the door, they were bringing someone home. What's insane is that they didn't even clean up after themselves. The roommate who was brought home, the friend, whatever, who was brought back to the apartment, the other person didn't even bother cleaning up the hallway. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? People have no decorum these days.
I have a question for you. You can cut this out if you want to. Is that a cup of pee right there?
No, girl, what the fuck?
What is that?
It's apple cider vinegar, so you know that tends to attract flies, but I didn't realize that the type of flies it would not attract from it's the plant.
Oh my god, that's so
Apple
smart.
cider. I don't have pee in a random cup in my apartment. Just clarifying.
No, to be honest, it does look like it.
It does. It gives it. It 100% gives that. Yeah. 100%.